Welcome to the EDS video tutorial series. In this series of videos, we'll be taking a look at EDS, its features and functions, and how to use them. In this video, we will be taking a look at adding services and inventory items. Let's begin, shall we? The next step you will take in setting up your EDS app on your iPad will be to add services and inventory items. To do so, locate the bookkeeping button on the left sidebar. If you have recently installed EDS, you will receive a pop-up asking if you want EDS to set up an accounting system for you. You have the option to have EDS set up the accounting system, which will set all of the accounts. You have the option to set up all of the accounts yourself. As you can see, I'll do it now myself. Or you have the option not to set up an accounting system. We do recommend that you either choose Set One Up For Me or I'll do it now myself. For demonstration purposes, we will ask EDS to set up the accounting system for us. Once your accounting system is up, in the accounting menu, you will notice 4 buttons: Add Inventory, Add Service, Modify Service, and Modify Inventory. You will use these buttons to add service items, which are billable items such as lameness exams, CleanTrack soaks, vaccinations, and the like. To add inventory items, which are physical items that you keep in your office or on your truck, for example, bottles of Banamine, pairs of shoes, and the like. You also have the option to modify these items once you have created them. To begin, we will add a service item. Go to Add Service and click. This is the service code form. Note that the items that are in red with a star are required items. That means you have to fill those in when you create a service item. Enter the service code. It should be easy to remember, and please note that you cannot change this code once you have entered it. So choose carefully. For example, we're going to use the code for shoe. The group is the type of service that you're offering. It can be, we're going to just set it as services right now. The name, in this case, you're going to put the name of the service that you're offering. It's going to be 4 shoes. For example, a standard set of 4 keg shoes with no pads or anything else. The sales price, we'll set it as $125, just as a purpose of demonstration. You can also add the frequency and weeks that you will perform this service, as well as an auto reminder that will let you know when the service is due again for the client, as well as a detailed description. The detailed description is optional. Once you have filled out the form, click Add Service to add this to EDS. You will then be taken back to the accounting menu screen. If you wish to modify this service in the future, to add inventory items, select Add Inventory in the accounting menu. You will then be taken to the inventory item form. You will fill in a category for this item, whether it be any type of supplies, for the veterinary version, different types of medications, for the farrier version, different supplies that you might use. In this case, we'll make it shoes. The description is not necessary, but it really is helpful to add it because then you can tell which item is which. The sales unit, which is how the items are sold. In this case, since it is Polyflex shoes, we will say that the sales unit is a pair. The quantity per unit, which means that there are 2, in this case it would be 2 because there are 2 shoes and a pair of shoes, obviously. You can see that the cost price is grayed out. This is because when you purchase supplies, which we will discuss in a later video, EDS is able to change the cost price in accordance with changes in the market prices. For now, we will add the markup and sales price. For demonstration purposes, we're going to use a markup of $20. Making the sales price $68. You will also notice that the units on hand is grayed out. This is because you add inventory by purchasing supplies, which, as I said, we will discuss in a later video. Once you have filled in all the information that you need to fill in for your inventory item, click Add Inventory Items, and your item will be saved. To modify these items, you will go to Modify Inventory, select the item that you wish to modify, and then click Selected. You will then be taken back to the inventory form where you can make any changes except to the inventory code. Once you have finished making the changes that you wish to make, go to Modify Inventory Items and click. You will then see that the changes that you have made are now reflected in the inventory item. In the future, to add and modify services and inventory items, you will go to Bookkeeping, locate the Accounting menu button on the bottom of the screen, and this will take you to the Accounting menu. Once you have finished making the changes that you wish to make, go to Modify Inventory Items and click. This concludes the next video in the Ed's video tutorial series. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.